and welcome to your Yoga for Runners class. Now I love it when a class comes organically, and a bunch of you have been asking since I post always a little hyperlapse of my yoga flows after running. A lot of you have been asking, can you maybe share some of that? So this is what this class is going to be. I personally love running, and I definitely know that I sometimes have problems with my knees, and if I don't do a little yoga flow after, then I get tight thighs, and the next day it's harder to do anything really. So really by doing this yoga flow, this short practice together, not only are we coming back into the body, getting connected with the breath again and having a nice time on the mat, but we are also setting up so you're ready to go the next day if you'd like. So with enough said, let's get started into a little toe tuck here. So tucking the toes under and then just sitting your hips onto your heels. And we'll close the eyes off here. Rolling the shoulders up to the ears and opening the chest by bringing them nicely down the back. Your palms can be resting onto your thighs, your strong running thighs. And this is quite an intense stretch here, as we really open up through the soles of the feet. Especially when running, we're really cramping the feet into the shoes, but also they're doing a lot of work for us. So this is our moment to just give some love. Breathe deeply. And if at any time you feel some pain, come out of it and just come to seat on the heels as usual. Since you've just finished your run, see how your breath is feeling. Maybe see if you can make the breaths slow and deep. Just calming down after your little cardio session. And then set an intention for the class in this little short time that we have together on the mat. Maybe it's to congratulate yourself for doing such an amazing job earlier. Or perhaps it's to come back into the body now. Come back into the present. And then slowly open the eyes. Bring your hands down in front of you and make sure to tap out your feet, because that is really intense. I know I'm feeling it for sure right now. And then we're going to come into our next tabletop position here and just start really gently. So plant nicely through the hands here. Bring your right foot out behind you and just slowly kick a little bit with the heel to the back of the mat. You can also roll over the toes if this feels nice. Just getting a nice stretch into the calves. And then switch sides. Left leg goes out. And just taking your time, seeing if you can really push that heel to the back of the mat. Making sure your core is activated, your spine is long. And then slowly coming back to center. Let's take a couple cat-cows now. So dropping the belly, opening the chest, gazing up. And then exhale, push the mat away and stretch out the back body. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze up. And exhale, push the mat away. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And then slowly coming back to center. Kicking your hips over to the right. And then walking your hands maybe a little bit over to the right as well. We're going to feel that nice side stretch in the left side body. Dropping the head down. Breathing here. And then switch sides, kicking our hips over to the left and walking our hands over to the left. And just take a couple rocks here, stretching into the side body. And slowly coming back to center. Let's tuck those toes under and pushing our hips up and back. We'll come into our first downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here. This should feel especially good after a run. I know the back of my legs feel quite tight. So just really go slow here. Bend one knee, straightening the other. Pressing that heel nice and firmly into the ground, into the mat beneath you. And feel that beautiful stretch along the back of the legs. You can also get into the sides by just turning the body to one side and the opposite, coming into a really gentle small twist here, seeing if you can feel that on the sides of the legs too. And then slowly coming back to center into your downward facing dog. And let's lift our right leg up and back into a three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, and then just make some little ankle circles here in one direction and the other. Maybe you can hear some pops and cracks. I definitely get this on this foot here. And lift that knee high up to the sky. Bring the heel of the foot into the glute. That rhymes. And then bring the right foot forward. Let's drop the left knee and come up into a low lunge. Start by bringing the hands onto the knee here and push the chest away. Trying to get both hips parallel so both are shining towards the front of the mat. And when you're ready, inhale, lift those arms up by the ears. Breathing deeply here. Feeling that beautiful stretch along the front of the left thigh into the hip flexors. And then slowly bring your right hand to your right hip and then bring your left arm up and over the ear and come slightly to the back corner of the mat. So you're feeling that really elongated stretch from the front of the left thigh up into your fingertips. And you can gaze up or keep your head where it was, however feels comfortable for you. One more breath here. And then exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat. Inhale, lift the right arm up towards the sky into our easy twist. And you can stay here, or as I always like to do, bend the back leg and grab that foot with the right hand. Now, you have two options. You can work on your spinal twist by pushing your foot away, allowing your shoulder to open even more and the chest to open, and then feeling that nice twist. Or you can work on stretching the glutes by bringing the foot closer towards your butt. The quads, sorry, not the glutes, by bringing your foot towards the glutes. Breathing deeply here. Whatever variation feels good for you, or maybe mixing both. Really nice stretch because you're getting into so many places of the body all at once, getting into the hips, the quads, getting a nice spinal twist. And then slowly releasing that back foot, let's come into lizard pose, bringing the hands on the inside of the right leg. And let's just be gentle today, rock from side to side. If you feel any pressure on the knees, remember to always roll up your mat. Knees can take a lot through running as well, so just be gentle here. And then slowly stop the rocking, bringing your hand on the outside of this right foot, and then toe heel the foot to the opposite side. We're going to come into pigeon pose. If that's too hard for you, just come back and reset yourself, bend that leg, and then come down into your nice one-legged pigeon. This could be a lot tighter than usual. Normally after a run, I feel like this is really challenging. So make sure you take your time. Maybe get a pillow or a block to sit under your butt. And if you're down, just bring the tips of the fingers onto the mat and then walk yourself out into your pigeon pose. We'll just take 3 deep breaths here, wherever you are. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh out the mouth. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Coming back up onto the hands, we're going to tuck the back toes under and lift the right leg up and back into our 3-legged dog. And then drop that right foot down. Take a moment here, I love it after doing one side, to just bend the knees and feel how that right leg feels in comparison to the left. And that's when you realize how much just a few minutes on each leg or each part of the body can really change the way that you're feeling and make your body feel good. So let's take it to the other side. Lift the left leg up and back, 3-legged dog, and then bend that left knee and open the hip. Again, take those nice ankle circles here in one direction and the other. And then see if you can stop the ankle circles and lift that knee all the way up to the ceiling as high as possible. Bringing the heel into the glutes. And then slowly come forward, bring that left foot in between the hands at the top of the mat and drop the right knee down. Again, let's come up, bringing the hands onto the thigh, pushing the chest away, really elongating the spine. And relax, bringing both hips facing forward, and then inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. And then bringing the left hand onto your hip, we're going to bring the right arm up and over this time, stretching out the front of the right leg. You should feel really good after a run. Really breathe here and see if you can elongate this side of the body even more. And exhale. And then when you're ready, bring that right hand down onto the mat. We're going to lift the left arm up to the sky, coming into our easy twist. And if you're ready, you can also bend that back leg and grab the foot with the hand. And again, option to open the chest, option to bring the foot in towards the glutes here, so you're getting the quad stretch. Wherever you are, breathing deeply. Quite an intense stretch because so many things are going on, but you've got this. And then slowly releasing that back foot, bringing the hands to the inside of the left foot, and then just taking those nice rocks from side to side. Again, being really careful with the knees, so really rolling up the mat if you need to. Breathing deeply into this beautiful hip stretch. And then when you're ready, slowly walking that foot over to the other side. Let's come into our one-legged pigeon with the left leg in front this time. Coming up onto the fingertips and then walking yourself forward. We'll relax here for 3 breaths wherever you are in your one-legged pigeon on the left side. Maybe noticing if one side feels a little bit more tight than the other. I definitely feel it on this side. And as you inhale these deep belly breaths, let your belly drop towards the mat and become full. You deserve this replenishment of air and oxygen. One last breath here. And then slowly coming back up onto the hands, we're going to bring the right leg to meet the left, bringing the soles of the feet together, and you've guessed it, we're going to come into our butterfly pose here. So first of all, just see soles of feet together. Maybe you can open the soles a little bit so you can look at it like a book, grabbing your ankles, rolling the shoulders down the back, and then slowly melting your way over the legs into our nice butterfly pose to close. Breathing deeply here. Feeling that nice stretch in the hips and the lower back. One more breath here. And then slowly peeling yourself back up to seated. You can cross over the legs. Let's close with a little bit of mindfulness now. So just finding yourself into your seat, closing off the eyes, and just taking a moment to find gratitude for yourself. How incredible it is when you could just do nothing. That not only are you going for a run and moving your body and getting it feeling energetic, but you're also giving time to heal your body after whatever practice it was, wherever your run was and however long it was, you're giving yourself that time to wind down. So congratulations to you. Coming back to the intention you set at the beginning of the class, bringing it back into the foreground. And then let's close with one last cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose. And exhale, sigh out the mouth. Slowly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Hopefully you feel a lot better after your run, and I'm really excited to hear what you think, so please leave a comment and let me know if that helped. And yeah, give me some running tips as well. I'm also quite new to it, so excited to be in this community with you. Namaste.